All right, so we're just gonna use the MacBook Pro microphone. Apparently, I need to get a new microphone. So if anybody has a recommendation, let me know. I have this USB microphone right here. You can't see it in the view, but for some reason, it's not being picked up by the OBS software. So without further ado, we're gonna get started here. So to kind of come back to full circle where we were, I opted to make this a logo instead of an image. I think it looks better because getting the image in the stack was causing it to overlap, and I couldn't get very many images to line up properly. So there's that. And then I also added this copy.json in a copy repository. And so what this allows me to do is basically make this say whatever I want to. Sign in. So we can do sign into mobile app. Save that. And then rebuild, and that should, well, that's a bug, so we got to fix that. I don't know that we, aha, so text is actually going to be here, so I'm going to do copy repository dot get text, and then the key is, ooh, I wonder if this will work. Buttons dot sign in, I think that's what it is. Yeah, so let me refresh. Let me save this. Interesting, so that code does not work like that. So buttons dot sign in. So get text. So we're doing copy key. We're gonna have Copilot update this real quick. Multiple keys separated by a period. So key 1 dot key 2. Yeah, I think that looks good. So keys is splitting. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, yeah, so sign into mobile app. Okay, cool. So one thing that I do need to figure out for longevity sake is how to basically preload the copy, because whenever we build for the first time, I'm pretty sure that we're not getting that copy. And we can ask ChatGPT here real quick. Alright, I'm using a, let's put this over here. I'm using a copy provider in my Flutter app to dynamically display copy text, but the copy is not rendering until I do a hot reload. I believe the issue is because whenever we do load copy, it's a future, and so technically it's probably not. Oh, it worked that time. Okay. We're going to leave it like it is. It looks like it did load, so we're just going to leave it as is, and we'll just move on. So the next thing we want to do, sign in. We'll change this to just sign in. Refresh this button. Live sneezing. Well, never thought I'd live sneeze on a stream, but I did. That's another thing too. I'm doing a live stream, but I have no idea like how to get chats or anything in here. So we're just gonna see. I think I'm gonna turn my audio down just a little bit. I think I've got too much boost on it. So now we need to have a sign-in method. Well, I guess it doesn't much matter. I'm going to forego the sign up piece at the moment. We're gonna go to sign in. So actually, take that back. We need a sign in screen. So let's do that. So basically, we're gonna come in here, comments. So we'll do features, new folder. We'll do authentication, flow, and we'll create 2 new files. So we sign in screen.dart, and then we need a sign up screen. Alright, and I'm not going to code this, I don't think. Well, let's see what Figma has. Probably just have ChatGPT generated, so yeah, so looks like we have a column, logo, some text, email, password, forgot password. Okay, cool. Well, what do I want to do? Do I want to free code this, or do I want to ChatGPT this? Let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. Using Flutter, create me a sign-in screen. The screen should have a logo, copy indicating it's a sign-in screen, email, and password fields. I forgot password button link. And an option to switch to sign up. We'll see what GPT comes up with. This one isn't terrible to build. The idea behind this is, let me see if I can zoom in here. Yeah, so the idea is we're going to get this UI done quickly, hopefully, with, you know, a little bit of logic here and there. But we're trying to basically do a proof of concept for Platypi, which is mocking the backend. So we're going to accept email and password, and we'll click sign in. We're going to hit our endpoint once we define it. And then we'll have a sign up endpoint, and then we'll have an endpoint that will load services. Yeah, we may change this UI a little bit because I don't know that we're going to have any coupons or other top barbers. We'll just kind of play by ear here. So we'll see what ChatGPT come up with. Okay, so we have a stateless widget, text field, logos. Okay, cool. So let's copy this widget and paste it into our sign in screen. Okay. Now we need to deal with navigation. Looks like this is complaining about something, probably because it doesn't have, oh, it's going to be super.key. I forget. They changed it. Flutter did a while back. It's now just super.key, and you can get rid of this, I think. Cool. Cool beans. All right, let's see what we got now. So we have a screen. Now we need to navigate to it. And I know that there are some navigation packages. There's like Beamer and some other packages. I'm trying to figure out, let's see here, what do we want to do? I have another project where I do some navigation. So how do we do navigation here? So we don't do it there. It's probably in App Launcher. Okay, so we have a material app with a home, which is using an authentication repository to tell us whether or not we're authenticated. So if we're authenticated, we go to that screen. If we're not authenticated, we try to auto log in. If the we show the splash screen if we're waiting, and then so we go to the login screen. So okay, so here's routes. Here we go. So I think that Material app provides its own routing. If I'm reading this correctly, it's been a hot minute since I've done routes. So we have Material app, we have a home, and let's go to routes. And then inside of our routes, I think it's a map. Okay, so it is a map. And we want to have the sign-in screen. So we'll do sign-in screen, route name. Okay, cool. So I'm assuming, let's go back in here. I'm assuming we don't have a route name because we did not create one, but we should have a sign-in screen, so we can import this. Oh, it doesn't like const. That's good. All right. Oh, it already did. So here we should have, we'll do a, I don't know if it has to be static. It does have to be static. Cool. So sign in is that. Okay, cool. So now, let's go ahead and add the button click on sign in so that whenever we click this button, we just do a navigator, whatever it is. So this is going to be, all right, push. I think we should push replacement because we're going to be replacing the splash screen. We're not going to allow them to come back. Why is this complaining? Oh, push replacement named. That's what it is. Okay, cool. So whenever we click sign in now, cool. So now we have our sign-in screen, which ChatGPT did a pretty good job. We're gonna update the copy to kind of we're gonna style it a little bit better, but let's. Okay, so this is actually gonna be images. Logo.png. Cool. There's our image, and then we can go ahead and leave the height here. Before we get too far down the road here, let's update our copy for every bit of it. So book your hair appointment with ease. So this is going to be not a constant. This is going to be copy repository. And it's going to be welcome text. Actually, I like splash screen text better. Oh, wait. No. Interesting. Okay, we need to think about, okay, so welcome text. Okay, so we have app name. Okay, let's do this. So let's do splash screen. Okay, and now we've got, so now we can move these into here. All right, so splash screen. All right, let's restart this so we can start at the... Okay, so welcome text is going to be splash screen.welcome text. Splash screen.welcome text. Cool. And then the app name, we'll keep that there. Okay, so splash screen text. So this is going to be description. Do splash screen.description, which I'm not a fan of. Sign in. So sign in is going to be used across a couple different yeah, so wait a minute. I mean this one too. Why are we because forgot password doesn't have a, and then we don't need this one here because it's okay. So now sign in. We can get rid of buttons here. We don't need these. So now we can do authentication.sign-in. I don't like that. Sign in button. And we're gonna do it like this. Oh, that's annoying. It didn't. Oh, sign up button. Forgot password button. Okay, cool. So authentication.sign-in. So authentication.sign-in. Oh, that's not working. Let me rebuild. Interesting. So let's just rebuild all together. I don't like that. I wish it was kind of... Okay, so get text, splash screen, authentication, dot, sign in button. And then this one should be copy repositories. It's not going to be to authentication. Sign up button. I saved in the middle of launching, so we'll see what happens here. Yeah, didn't like that. Oh, something's wrong with our... Oh, we got invalid JSON. Oh. Didn't see that. It doesn't like the hot reload. Let's try it again. There we go. Okay. So now, if we go back to our... I don't care about this or this. If we go back to our splash screen, I don't think we have any copy in here that's not dynamic. Cool. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay. So... sign in. Okay, cool. Okay. So now we can go to our sign in screen. And I think before we do a bunch of copy, let's see here. Let's do. All right. Before we go crazy, let's see if it'll populate some of this for you. Title, email, password. So we don't need the sign in. We don't need these three because we are going to reuse the authentication. Yeah, we'll make this configurable. That's fine. Okay. And I forgot password. Okay, so let's go look at our designs here. So we're on the wrong side. Okay, so it looks like we're close, right? So let me make this the same size here just for comparison here. I like let's sign you in. And let's put this closer to the top. I think. Yeah, we'll see what we can do here. So let's change sign in to let's sign you in. So this will be copy repository. Alright, so we can do this. Okay, cool. So then sign in is going to be copy repository, get text. Title. Sign in a screen. Not title. I wonder if, does that really have to load every time? Yeah, that kind of sucks. I did not anticipate that, but that's fine. It'll be a one-time load. Once we get our copy in there. Okay. So, I don't know. I'm kind of digging this. I think, so we have a column. Let's get rid of the padding at the top because this is going to be in the scaffold. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. Yeah, okay, so that moves that up. Let's get rid of center here and let's see what this does. So center. Okay, and then, so that gives us the same layout. You know what? Man, I don't know, I just don't Let's make this image rounded. Let's have Copilot make this. Gonna make this rounded. I think you can put it, yeah, clip art React. That makes sense. Cool. I'm gonna update. I'm gonna have ChatGPT. Actually, let's try Copilot. Let's see how good Copilot is at styling. So, add file to chat. Okay. Oh no. What? Because yeah, if Copilot's actually good at styling, I would just rather use Copilot. I used the size box. That's funny. See, I don't know that I like. Let's add space to the top of this. So, oh wait a minute. Wait a minute. So padding. So let's make it start. So then they add the size box of 40. I think I'm gonna stick with Copilot's recommendation of 50. About 60. That gets us kind of below the safe area there. And then the only thing is here. I don't like Copilot's suggestion because it's okay. Let's see what ChatGPT can come up with. Let's modify these so that we know. Curious what this thinks we need to do. I don't know what the standard is for styling on email and password fields. I don't typically do a lot of UI. Pushes the logo towards the top. How does that push the logo towards the top? That's not gonna do what it says it's gonna do. This is not gonna work. I mean, we can try it, but I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, that did not push it towards the top. That pushed it down, so I don't know what the heck it's thinking. This box above the logo pushes the logo down and not up. It's gonna say you're absolutely right. I probably need to change this to a different model. I'm using 4.0. I think 3.0 is better for coding. Okay, so we have an expanded. We have an okay, so we have a column. That's an interesting approach. If we come in here, we can look at this. Okay, so this is saying, so our column is max with center, and then the children, we were actually going to wrap an expanded child of column, children, empty list. So bad we can break this. Okay. So then, all right, so this is saying main axis alignment is going to be start. Okay. And then inside of here, we're going to add the size box of 40. Let's see here. So, yeah. I think this is what it is. And then this would be all of this alignment like this. Oh, that's cool. Okay, we're closer. We'll just copy this verbatim. I was just kind of seeing what it would do. Okay. Now I need to tell it now. What is under? I think there's like a safe widget or something. I swear that there's a... Oh, they're just going to do a top 50. That's fine. That's not what I would have done, but for the sake of... Cool. That'll work. I would rather this content be centered. We may have to do like a sliver list or positions or something, so we can pin the logo at the top and then our content in the middle. It is not. Let me refresh this page. It's taking a long time. I'm gonna see what GPT comes up with. Oh, another thing too. So I've been thinking about getting an M4 Mac Mini because I've been doing the streaming and a lot of coding and stuff. And so I downloaded this stats plugin, whatever you want to call it, so I can monitor the CPU and the RAM. Which you'll see that RAM is kind of my biggest headache right now. CPU doesn't seem to be too bad, so something to keep in mind when I go to buy. Okay, so I want to make the content. Okay, so we have ensures the content. That's what I wanted right there. So basically they wrap the expanded column in a center. So let's copy that and try that bad boy. Ooh, that is so close. Let's go back to our designs here. All right, let's look at this right here. So, okay, so the let's sign you in needs to be up above, and then we can remove the size box that's pushing that down. So, okay, so let's move the, where's this at? Screen title. Yeah, because this is going to be right here, this. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so column. We might add a little bit of padding here. Ah, man, that's so much, though. Let's go look at this and see how good this looks. that's pretty good. So we've got our logo. We've got the let's sign you in. I'm not going to put the sign in your data, blah, blah, blah. I'm not putting that. Email, password, forgot password, and sign in. And I think that we have a button that we can use for sign in. So let's go replace our button here. So sign in, I think. I can give it a Copilot here because it did not do what we wanted it to. I think we have a button. Yeah, we have a custom button. Cool. So, sign in is going to be a custom button. Alright, so custom button. I'll import this guy here. And then this guy, I think, takes in. There we go. I wonder if that should be inverted or not. I can't remember what the... Okay, so it's a solid button. Cool. Don't have an account. Sign up now. I wonder... Alright, so now we're going to have ChatGPT update this just to have a trailing widget. Now let's update the email and just the password. The password field to include an eye icon so the user can view or hide their password. I don't think we have a custom form field for this yet. But this will make it super easy to, if we do end up using this, like now that we have this built, the sign up form will be basically identical. Hint text, prefix icon. It's gotta have a suffix icon, I would think. Oh, it's gonna be it's gonna be a stateful widget now. That's right, because we have to hide and show. I forgot that would convert it to a stateful widget. That's fine. Are we still doing 120 on this? Yeah. I'll just clean these comments out. Because the safe area should really kind of do that, but the 50 padding is good too. I like that. So, all right. So there's that. So we'll copy this and paste it into our code here. Cool. All right. So now we're back. Cool. All right. So now we've kind of messed up our flow here, and that's fine. So we'll change this back to a custom button, and then we don't need style or child. We just need text. Cool. And then this guy, we can get rid of. We can take this out, and we put this back up here. Cool. And then we'll add some. Change this to 10. All right, cool. So let's see what this looks like. That's not bad. I kind of don't like this blank space, but it'll be all right. All right. Let's see here. Test. Cool. Forget password does nothing. Sign in does nothing. Sign up does nothing. Okay. I have about 10 minutes left on the lunch break. So what we're going to do is we're going to update our copy to pull from here, and then we'll work on a sign up screen. So we're going to clean this out. Let's just have Copilot fix this. I don't know what it's complaining about. I think it's because it's... Oh, removing the underscore. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. And it failed. What failed? What did it fail to do? Oh, probably because... Why is this failing? There we go. Yeah. Cool. All right. So, I'm gonna say we got 10 minutes left. So email is going to be for the password field. So we'll go to the copy, JSON. Sign-in screen.email. So label text is going to be copy repository.get text. Sign-in screen.email. Email hint. Enter your email. Password hint. That one. Alright, so same here. Email hint. Sign in screen dot password. We should move these. We should move these up. So authentication. Yeah, we'll do authentication here because this is going to be used in the. Alright, I know it's going to fail. Alright, so we have the sign in, we have authentication, and then we need forgot your password, I think. So forgot password is going to be copy the authentication. Okay, cool. So don't have an account. This one won't be no account. Okay, so then this will be here. Sign screen no account. And then sign in is going to be authentication. Sign in button, and then this is going to be authentication. Sign in screen, no account. That's not cool. There we go. Cool. All right, so everything now is using the copy. I think this will be okay. Because the idea here is this will be a white label application, and we can pass in copy to the app, do deep merge with defaults, all that good stuff. And this allows us to dynamically basically promote this app to any business that needs a scheduling software. So pretty cool. So the next thing we'll do in the next live stream is we will build the sign up form. And then I think, I honestly think we should build a landing page next, because once we sign in, so we need an endpoint to sign in. Actually, we'll need an endpoint to sign up first. We should get over 200 response back from that, or 201, whatever the standard is. And then we will navigate to the home screen. And at that point, we will be hitting another endpoint to load services. And then that will be a services endpoint. So, yeah. So that'll be it for today. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.